So welcome back to some more fan origin concepts for Dream if he ever does choose to join the Origin SMP. Now of course at this point in time he's not been confirmed or anything along those lines. He may not even ever join the Origin SMP. These are just some really cool ideas I thought to show off. And also, can we put some ideas for other people in the comments down below please, not just Dream. It's kind of getting a bit overloaded with just Dream. In fact, can we get some ideas for Quackity? Either way, before the video starts, we're trying to smash through 20,000 subscribers before the end of the May. So if you're new around here and you haven't subscribed already, make sure to go do that down below right now. And also make sure to leave a like while you're down there. It helps the video do better in the algorithm, blah, 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 blah. Stop shilling for the time being. Okay, now we're slowing back down to actually talk about these things in a much more audible pace. Starting off with a more memey type of origin idea. We've got an origin idea commented by Compass the Hybrid. I will riot if he doesn't get anything that's just homelessness. If under a block within 10 blocks of your head for too long, thinking how long drowning would take, you get weakness and soon after that you start taking damage slowly. Because of course we gotta keep the homeless meme running because Dream is in fact homeless. Actual fact. Anyhow, moving on to a bit more better origin ideas that isn't just a straight up meme. We got this origin from the Discord server called the Demon Tamer 367, given the idea of the blob origin. Deals pros and cons are, deals more damage with an axe, faster than others and requires less foods and also is immune to falls. He is also 3 times smaller, kinda like the same size of the Inchling. He also has less range and exhausts far quicker than the average Minecraft player and also has 5 less hearts. The next concept idea comes from a guy called Phobia, with the concept idea being called Dreamer. Running through the pros, we got hunted to hunted, when 3 or maybe 5 to 8 players if including hostile mobs or more players are around the player gains strength 2 and resistance 1 for a temporary time being. Lucky day, the player consistently has the luck effect applied, not entirely sure if the effects are active in the game anymore, villager trades are lowered and rare bartering trades are also increased. Can't fail, the player if killed will active if they are holding a totem, granting them the same effects when they die. Running through the neutral ability, we got Torment. The player causes weakness 2 and slowness 2 to those that are around them, but the player will also gain hunger 2 when this happens. Running through the cons, we got Over Ambitious. The player loses hunger faster than the average Minecraft player. Too close to the sun. Too close to the sun, the player takes 2 times fire damage as well as from everything from fire, soul fire, and lava. Fragile Skin, the player only has 6 hearts and also takes more damage from axes than the average Minecraft player. And Broken Bonds, it takes longer for neutral mobs to cool down and stop attacking the player. Especially when it comes down to it, a lot of the neutral mobs, if you walk away for a little while and ignore them for a bit, they do tend to go back to normal and not go to attack you. For example, Zombie Pigman. Essentially that would just take longer than normal. Side note from the person who made this, they said they're not actually planning to make this and they have no idea how much of it's actually possible, but maybe it could inspire some other origin ideas and abilities at the very least, as well as the fact that this is basically unbalanced and will definitely need a lot of balancing because a lot of it's a bit more of a memey type of overpowered ability for Dream in the first place kind of thing. Either way, the next idea comes from Aluminum Fox, an idea called the Dream On, a race of demonic entities commonly manifesting in the dreams of sinners. These beings can range anything from purely animalistic to humanly intelligent. Running through the pros, we've got, well, look at what we have here. Press G to teleport to a random sleeping person. This will only work at night when players are in bed. And Torment, those around you gain hunger 1 and weakness 1. Running through the cons, Crucifixion, for unknown reasons you are vulnerable to totems of undying, probably because it looks intimidating. And Duel, hoglins and people riding pigs deal twice as much damage to you, I wonder why. The next idea comes from Kwang Chung Li, which I definitely just butchered that name, apologies for that. The concept for the origin of a Hydra, going through the pros, 9-headed, provide healing 1 effect when lose more than 3 health. Venom, deal poison damage if the venom bar doesn't run out. Stalking Hunter, grants invisibility and strength 2 when sneaking in the darkness for 7 seconds, costs more hunger while you're in this mode. Running through the cons, take 2 times damage from fire. The healing ability is also disabled while you're in fire. Souls related stuff will also hurt you, so soul sand, soul dirt, all that bits and pieces. You also have 1 less heart. You're only able to eat meat. You have to eat more frequently than the normal Minecraft player. And the neutral ability, the venom bar can be used for 9 times before running out, but it has a slow recharge, about 45 minutes to become full again. But spider eyes and poison damage will also help it heal up quicker, and you also are 2.5 blocks high. Running through a suggestion from Silent One, already wrote this before, but another dreaming based concept origin. Sleepless does not need to sleep and will not get phantoms for it. Players can also skip the night if you don't sleep. Demonic power has strength 2 and speed 3 in the Never, but weakness 1 and slowness 1 in the End. Speedy, you always have haste 1. Neverborn, you spawn in the Never. Running through the cons, we got imprisonment. Due to a past of being in prison, you lose all positives near obsidian, creepers, and Neverite. You also cannot wear Neverite armor. Weaker, you're not proficient with certain items, so they lose durability faster. He does not explain what items these are to be. Terrified, you get blindness near any phantom or phantom players. Unwanted, villagers, pillagers, piglins, etc. do not like you, so they attack you on sight and you won't be tradable with the villagers or piglins. And fragile, you have 3 less hearts than the average Minecraft player. Going through another suggestion from Bala the Dreamer, we got a Sandman origin concept for Dream. As being born from the sands of the dreamers, you are attuned to slumber and rest. Harness the sands and live a new dream. Running through the pros, we got a touch of hypnosis. When in melee content, you have a small chance, around 5%, to cause a hit to the creature to become immensely slow. Slowness 2, very weak, 33% normal damage, and blindness 1 for 6 seconds. Sand Spirit, you're also 10% faster on sand, and you can also jump 3 blocks high when jumping from a sand-based block, neglected if you use crouch. Phantasm, using your primary ability, you will become invisible and have 100% to activate the touch of hypnosis passive. This ability will last for 10 seconds and has a cooldown of 40 seconds. And Living Nightmare, when you've only got 2 hearts left, you deal 50% more damage than normal and have an increased chance to trigger touch of hypnosis around 10%. You get very hungry when in this state, and you also can be manually activated by eating raw flesh, which makes it last 10 seconds long. Eating more rotten flesh does not make the timer stack though. Running through the neutrals, we got Morpheus Body. Your body is made of dream sand. Because of this, you fall faster, but you take no fall damage. You also cannot use Elytra wings and also can wear armor equal to below the level of iron. In return, using your secondary ability key, you can phase into sand-based blocks and through blocks with gaps like iron bars and fences like the Phantom. You also cannot be hit by players while in this active, but you can hit those players back, but with 50% attack damage. This ability taxes your hunger extremely heavily and shouldn't be used for too long period of a time. And Sandy, you lightly emit sand and white ash particles passively, but stop emitting them while using the Phantasm and emit more when you're using the Morpheus Body ability. Running through the cons, we got Under Fire. You take double damage from lightning strikes, and being on fire will make you glass, and therefore you lose all your Morpheus Body benefits only while on fire, and includes the ability as well. Child of Sleep, you also have a meter that slowly depletes. This meter is instantly refilled when you sleep. If the meter becomes empty, you get sluggish and have mining fatigue 1 and slowness 1 until you sleep again. While sluggish, you also have a chance of being randomly blind for 5 seconds. Vegetarian, you can only eat non-meat based foods except for rotten flesh. Soft Sand, you only have 7 hearts of health and take 50% more damage from explosions. Dense Frame, you sink quite a lot faster in water than normal, making it relatively difficult to swim. And Pacifist, killing neutral or passive mobs has a high chance, 80%, to give you nausea for 4 seconds. He also finishes off this comment going, I honestly don't even know if it's possible to code it all, but I still love the ideas that I put down. Hope we enjoy it. These were some pretty interesting ideas to run through, and again, as I said at the start of this video, I'd like to see some more different ideas for different people. For example, Quackity. I still want to do some more videos covering Quackity concept, as I've already got quite a fair few, but I want enough to make an actual video out of, so let me know down in the comments down below. But either way, if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe down below, smash that like button, and until next time guys, I'm going back to the dark place which I once came. Either way, goodbye.